Hi Twin Flames and welcome to the week ahead Twin Flame reading. So let's see what's going on with your Twin Flame this week, what's going on with you, and finally some next steps that you can take in order to speed up the process to your harmonious Twin Flame union. So let's get started with your Twin Flames card. Let's see what energies they'll be going through this week, what changes with them, what they'll be going through in their life in general. And we have engagement. So whenever I think of engagement, I'm thinking of deeper commitment and about making a commitment official. That's the next step. So I feel like this could indicate that your twin flame is ready to take your relationship to the next level. In some cases, that could be through an actual proposal, if that's where your relationship is at, or making another type of serious commitment. So no matter where your relationship is at this point, it's going to go one step further. Or you're going to feel that your twin flame is slowly becoming more invested in your bond and in your connection, more than they ever were before. And if there was something that was preventing them from committing to you deeper, then I feel like this week they're going to be removing that obstacle, at least their part of it, so that they can actually make a serious commitment to you and deepen your relationship. So I feel like this week you should expect growth and movement towards a deeper level of commitment in your relationship with your twin flame. And I feel like the energy that's coming from your twin flame is focused on them making this connection more official, more meaningful, them perhaps recognizing you as your twin flame if they haven't already is another message I'm hearing for you. And I feel like a message for you based on this card is to trust that this deepening of your commitment is happening at the right time for both of you. Because sometimes your twin flame might need some extra time in that area to sort out a few things, to heal any past wounds, any commitment issues, to sort that out. The best thing you can do is give them the space to work through those things while focusing on yourself and your own inner work. Next up, let's see what's going on with you this week. And we have trust. So if you're going through something that's really challenging, really huge on your journey at this point in time, then your guidance is to trust the process and to trust that no matter what you're going through right now is leading you exactly where you need to be, even if it's difficult right now, even if it's extremely challenging, maybe it's scary, it's crazy. Things like that happen sometimes on the twin flame journey. So this week will require for you to have faith that things are unfolding in alignment with your highest good, even if that doesn't look the way you would expect. And that's something huge on the twin flame journey, and something I notice a lot and I work on with my coaching clients specifically, is that sometimes they can have this idea of how their twin flame journey should unfold, that it's a linear process. So it's like kind of a soulmate relationship where you start talking, you start flirting, then you get together, then you get married. But in a lot of cases, it doesn't look like that between twin flames. It could be that you get married and then you had to break up because you couldn't deal with the mirroring. It got too intense. Some intense trauma came to the surface. So at this point in time, separation was more compassionate. So you need to work through those issues, and then you'll be able to come back together in a way that's more compassionate for both of you, so that you don't trigger each other's trauma. So that's a bit of an extreme example. It's not super common, but it's true for some twin flames. Or a lot of times you might notice that there's an on and off and on again kind of dynamic, especially when you're healing commitment issues or there are third parties involved. So the twin flame journey can be very unpredictable, and this is because it doesn't come from a societal expectation of how it should be. In fact, it's best to let go of how it should look and to focus instead on what is. Letting go of control will help you to learn your current lesson faster, which in turn is going to lead to your reunion faster. So if you notice that your twin flame journey, sometimes it feels like you're taking 10 steps back, 1 step forward, or you're going in circles, it's not necessarily the case. You can't tell if you're making progress just by looking on the outside, because it's always gonna look darkest just before dawn. So you need to make sure that you're checking in with your energy. If you're feeling more peaceful, if you're feeling more aligned, no matter what's going on the outside, that means you're making progress. And sometimes progress can be slow. That's okay. There's really no rush, because we are eternal beings and this is an eternal journey. What matters isn't how fast you're making progress, but that you're making it. If you're taking 1 step a day, you'll still be further ahead compared to if you never took any steps at all, or if you took 20 steps 1 week and then you gave up. So the message coming for you is to have faith, trust your intuition and inner knowing about your connection with your twin flame. Be patient and trust that the divine wants you to be in your union with your twin flame as much, if not more, than you want it. So there's a higher reason and purpose for your experience this week. So last but not least, let's see what steps you can take to make the process of your harmonious union faster. And we have playfulness. So this card encourages you to bring lightness and fun into your life, into your connection with your twin flame. And oftentimes, twin flames can become very serious or too focused on the journey, too focused on healing. What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? However, this guidance is also about keeping the joy and playfulness alive in your relationship with yourself and the divine. Again, the same message is coming to me. It's not about getting it fast, it's about making progress, no matter what that looks for you, and having fun along the way. Because if you're not having a healing process that is fun, that feels good to you, that helps you and supports you, then that's going to make things even more difficult. I feel like this week it's important for you to be open to enjoying the present moment, rather than always looking ahead to the next step. Sure, it's great to take action, receive next steps, be proactive, but at the same time, there's a delicate balance between taking action and surrendering. Doing too much of either is imbalanced and won't get you your best results, but knowing how to balance the two, knowing when to take action and when to step back and let the divine take care of it, that's the best. That's a skill, it's an art, and it's such an important skill to cultivate on this journey. So this week, look for ways that you can make life and your journey more fun, and it's not necessarily about the outside, it's about the inside, it's about how you feel. What is it that you can do in order to make this more fun? And that could be healing in a specific area. Being consistent about thinking positive thoughts, maybe, and releasing negative thoughts. Saying no to the negative. All that will be very helpful this week. If you resonate with this reading and would like personalized guidance on your twin flame journey, or if you need support speeding up your harmonious twin flame union, I invite you to book a session or a reading with me. Together, we can explore your unique path and help you gain clarity so that you can get the best results possible on this journey. The link to my website is in the description below. And this is all I have for you, my dear twin flames, for the week ahead. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.